Many people would agree that parents have a fundamental and constitutional right and duty to guide the upbringing, education, and health care of their children. In Ohio, lawmakers are considering a bill that would encourage more parental involvement in their child's education, but it is facing opposition. We spoke with those involved in the bill to learn more about it.
We want to have transparency in our classrooms and in our schools throughout Ohio.
Transparency. The word is often used politically to promote accountability for government agencies. It's considered a positive practice. Lawmakers in Ohio, including Representative Sarah Carruthers and Representative DJ Swearingen in the State House, want to bring that transparency to the education system.
This has been about a 2-year project here in Ohio where the goal is to get parents more involved in their kids' education.
Ohio House Bill 8, or the Parents' Bill of Rights, would require public schools in the state to notify parents on sexual health education provided to their children, including disclosing, quote, sexuality content, that they define as any oral or written instruction, presentation, image, or description of sexual concepts or gender ideology. The bill also states that school districts must ensure that any sexuality content is age and developmentally appropriate. But not all lawmakers in the Ohio State House were in support of this bill during voting in June of last year.
It will prohibit teachers from talking about LGBTQ plus issues, even if it is part of a valid lesson or important subject matter from all viewpoints. A hateful bill that targets children for being who they are.
The Parents' Bill of Rights, as is not anti-LGBTQ.
School is supposed to be a safe zone because sometimes you don't always have the parents to go talk to about stuff.
The American Civil Liberties Union of Ohio is coining House Bill 8 as, quote, the Unsafe Students Act, which they say eviscerates the trusted relationships between students and their teachers or faculty members. The ACLU of Ohio says that the bill puts LGBTQ plus students' safety at risk because they say it chills conversations about sexual orientation and gender identity. But Representative Sarah Carruthers says it really all boils down to the rights of parents.
Let me state again for the record, Representative Swearingen and I did not have the intention to make this legislation against any group or any person. We truly are just parents ourselves that care about helping other parents and their children. There is no hidden agenda here.
Actually, the bill, when it passed the House, it didn't ban any type of curriculum or any type of conversation. It simply said that, if there's any type of sexually oriented conversations going on in schools, that parents are made aware of those conversations, that they're involved with those conversations.
Ohio House Bill 8 says that if a parent doesn't feel comfortable with a certain education concept being taught to their child, they can opt their child out of that class.
The premise is that when parents are involved, statistically, kids always do better. And we want to encourage that parent-child relationship inside the classroom as much as we can.
Organizations supporting the bill say it's imperative that the rights of parents are established in law.
We have courts running amok on parents' rights right now.
Aaron Baer of the Center for Christian Virtue, which is advocating for the passage of HB 8, says the alarming examples of parents losing guardianship are reason enough to support this legislation.
We had a pretty infamous case in Ohio back in 2018 where a court removed a child from their parents' custody because the parents would not consent to putting their daughter on high-dose testosterone. And what this bill does is restore the rightful balance and say, no, listen, these decisions, first and foremost, the court should defer to the parents.
Again, Ohio House Bill 8 passed the House in June of last year. It's currently in the Senate. Representative Swearingen says he hopes to see it pass the state Senate this coming November.